Hello everyone and welcome back to EDCNC. My name is Samuel and today we're going to be checking out the best 5th pocket knives of 2023. Let's check it out. First things first, I want to let you know, stick around to the very end because the last one that I'm showing, a little bit of a curveball. So let's kick this thing off with a knife that made a big splash this year, and that is the Civivi Mini Praxis. Boy, I hope it was this year. If not, my memory is terrible. This knife is fantastic. This is the bigger end of what I would consider a 5th pocket knife, though. This knife comes in right around the $30 price range. D2 steel, G10 handles, deep carry pocket clip, liner lock. It's an absolutely fantastic knife with around a 3-inch blade. Great ergonomics. Something you can really choke up on and get some work done with. But it still fits down in the 5th pocket pretty well. Coming in at number 1 is the Civivi Mini Praxis. Next are two different knives that are so similar, I can't really separate them. And that would be the CJRB Mica and the CJRB Mini Pyrite. Now, yes, they are two different knives, different handle shapes, but not necessarily enough to matter. This is practically the small version of the drop point Pyrite, and this is practically the small version of the Warrenclyffe Pyrite. I love these knives. I picked these up in Utah this year, and man, they're fantastic. Aluminum scales, deep carry pocket clip, ARRPM 9 steel, which if you don't know is proprietary to this maker, CJRB, maybe around D2 edge retention. But these little fellas are like the epitome of a 5th pocket knife. They're super small, super compact. They're super small, super compact, fit in the pocket really well, and the action on these guys are fun. But be warned, you got to be careful with these little fellas. I cut the snot out of myself in a Texas Roadhouse bathroom one time in Utah with this thing. So this is the CJRB Mica, CJRB Mini Pyrite. They come in right around the $40 price range, worth every penny. Coming in at number 3 is another mini version of a big knife. This is the QSP Mini Penguin. I love this little guy. I've said it before, if you don't like the original Penguin, but you do like small knives, you'll probably like this guy. Has an absolutely fantastic Warrenclyffe blade, deep carry pocket clip, 14C28N is the blade steel on this guy, and that action, check this out. You can hear that on the microphone if it's not breaking out. Super snappy. I love this little fella. Jimping's in the right place, and it's a super utilitarian blade. Very ergonomic, very useful, great for opening packages, doing stuff like that, scoring stuff. You can get your finger up there on the tip of the blade real nicely. Absolutely love this guy. Comes in right around the $57 price range, I believe. This is the QSP Mini Penguin. And now up next, this knife has some variety to it. This is the Vosteed Mini Nightshade. G10 crossbar lock, 14C28N, and some beautiful aluminum accents. Again, deep carry pocket clip, and this guy comes in all kinds of flavors. You can get coated, non-coated, all kinds of different colors. I think they have gray, black, green as you see here, and not only that, they have different steel variations, so you can get a carbon fiber with S35VN and all the same aluminum accents. These guys are beautiful. They have a satin blade with blue hardware. Awesome little knives. If you're looking for something to knock the mini bug out of its place, this is it right here. These regular versions come in at $59, and these premium versions come in at $95, which is an absolute steal for carbon fiber and S35VN. So coming in at number 4 is the Vosteed Mini Nightshade. Coming in at number 5 is one that's probably going to be a little bit harder for you to get your hands on, but I absolutely love this thing. This is the Divo Knives Nip. When I saw this at Blade Show West, I could not believe it. S90V, camo carbon fiber, titanium pocket clip, pivot collar, and back spacer for $160. What a steal. I think even online these guys go for only $175. Got a deployment method of the thumb hole and the flipper tab. Fantastic little sheep's foot blade. Oh man, if you have not gotten your hands on one of these guys yet, try your best to. I don't know if they're still available. Everything in this video will be linked down in the description. The jimping's in the right spot, not at the back of the blade, but up here in the center. It's got a great choke up point as a finger choil. I cannot get over this thing. Great access to the lock bar, and the fact that it's S90V really impressed me. That's not something you have seen up until here recently, and these guys over at Divo really knocked it out of the park. So if you can get your hands on one of these, absolutely do. This is the Divo Knives Nip. And real quick, before we get to that last knife, I want to make an honorable mention. The Ohlone Knives Rumsen. I carried that knife in our wedding. I loved it. It was M390 carbon fiber G10 titanium pocket clip. Came in at like 130 bucks. Number one, I don't know that they make them anymore. And number two, I can't find it. I'm so sad. I wish I could, but I just thought I'd throw that honorable mention in there. And last but not least, drum roll please, number 6 is a case slip joint. Now that might be a little bit of a letdown, but I did not know that you could get these guys for so cheap. So you can have a knife just like your grandpa used to carry. This is the Sodbuster JR. I think I paid 35 bucks for this thing. An absolute steal, and slips in that 5th pocket really nicely. It's a beautiful knife. Is it rough around the edges? Yes. Is it many other things, like maybe not the best steel, not the best walk and talk, it's pinned construction? Yes, yes, and yes. But there's something about having that classy old slip joint knife in your pocket. Kind of reminds you of your grandparents, or maybe it just makes you feel cool to have a slip joint in your pocket. I don't know about you guys, but I've really started liking these here lately. So, number 6, final suggestion, is the Case Sodbuster JR. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. It was a little bit more quick than my videos usually are, but hey, so be it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, all those wonderful things. Have a great day, and God bless.